Oh, where do I start with this video? Well, if you guys are new to my channel, of course, my name is Andy, and today I am here with a new video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the signs that you should see if you're in a relationship that y'all need to just cut it, just break up. Because it's never going to be in a toxic relationship, and I've been in a couple, and like a thing or two. So I'm going to be telling you guys signs of like where to break up or not off of personal experience, of course. And this goes for pretty much everyone in a relationship, because like problems in relationships happen with everyone. And a lot of the times people have the same problems as the next person. So I'm going to explain and tell you guys a couple of signs that y'all should just break up. Now, of course, Dave is not going to help me with this video, because last time he tried to help me, didn't go so well.
Yo! Yo, holy shit, he dead!
So anyways, plus he doesn't get any at all. So anyways, all seriousness now, here are like a couple signs on if you guys should like break up or not, that you guys should, because of course I'm not trying to tell you guys that if these problems are happening with you guys that y'all should break up. I'm just saying these are signs that it's not gonna work out in the end, more than likely. Thing number one, or two, what am I doing? Reason number one that y'all should like probably break up is if you guys fight a lot. Now that's the first sign. Like, now of course couples would fight every now and then, because that's just regular, that's normal. But if it's constant, almost on a daily basis, you guys are never happy with each other, you guys should just break up. Because if you guys keep on fighting and fighting and fighting, the relationship's never gonna fix, and you're just stalling heartbreak, if that makes any sense. Like, you know deep down that's not gonna work out, but you choose to stay in it, just to stay in it, just so you avoid heartbreak. It's not worth avoiding it, because in the end, it feels a lot worse. So if you guys are constantly fighting all the time, just cut it. Sign number two is that if you guys rarely text each other, now, or even talk to each other at all. Because if you guys are in a relationship, right, but y'all never talk at all, and yes, I say y'all because I guess it's because I'm from Texas, but if you guys barely talk at all, either that or most of the talking is just through text message, it's not a good thing. Because it's impossible to build up a relationship just over text message. And that's going to tie into my third thing is, but if you barely talk to them, then think about it like this. You have a better relationship with your best friend than your significant other. Because if you're barely even talking to them and confronting them, it's not even a relationship at all. Like, might as well end it, because it won't be that much different. Thing number three, this isn't really a sign of break up, but this advice should definitely be followed. Online relationships are a no! I've tried it before. It was possibly one of my worst relationships ever, honestly. Online relationships suck, especially if they are at, like, their significant other is in another state, another city. Hell, I've known some people who've dated people outside the fucking country. It's never, ever, ever a good idea. Because main reason, the connection isn't there. The physical connection is not there. You can't be there to say, hug them or kiss them, be with them in general, ever, or anything. The only way you could communicate to them is like if you have internet access, if you could text them, if you could Skype them, all that stuff. But if you don't have any internet at all, let's say one day that your phone service gets cut for some reason, right? Relationship's over, you can't do anything about it because you can't contact them at all, and that stinks. So the physical, like, misconnection, already a bad thing. Potential, just like abrupt end, a bad thing. Third thing you guys might drift away after a while of doing the online relationship because you're gonna get bored of it real quick. Because you're gonna want that connection that you cannot possibly get. And under rare circumstances do online relationships work. Because of course, you know, there's those cute little videos on YouTube that's like, oh, people who dated online for several months finally meet each other. The chances of that happening in real life are like 0. 0, 0. It's not gonna happen. It really isn't. On top of all that stuff, they could cheat on you. And you would never know it because you're not there with them. They could cheat on you right behind your back and you would have no idea. And that's the worst part. Because like you could be in an online relationship, they could fake loving you, all this stuff, right? But as soon as they stop texting you, they go on to their other person that they're cheating on you with. And that friend, like if this goes to anyone who's dating online, that friend that your significant other is always talking about, that's like a dude. Let's say if you're a guy dating a girl, that guy friend that she always talks about, or if you're a girl dating a guy, that girl that he's always talking about, like all the time, like excessively, they're probably cheating on you with. Because honestly, let's face it, people do not talk about other people that much unless something's happened. Because look at it in this way, right? If they talk about them and bring them up a lot in your conversations, that's a red flag. And sadly, I know from personal experience before, that sucked. But if they're watching this video, probably aren't, but if they are. Anyways, point is, online relationships usually never work out. I wouldn't even suggest trying it. Fourth sign of if you guys should break up, if the other person is super jealous all the time of your friends. Now, what I mean by that, well, everybody watching this video should probably get it, but if you don't, what I mean by that is that if you're a guy hanging out with your friends that so happen to be girls, if your significant other gets upset because you do that, that's a red flag. Because relationships are great and everything, you love being in them, right? But if they interfere with being with your friends, now that's an issue, especially for me. Because I've dated people who've gotten jealous real easily. Like I'd post a picture of one of my friends on my Snapchat story, which my Snapchat's right here if you guys want to go add me. Anyways, I posted pictures of my friends on my Snapchat stories sometimes, right? And so while I was dating this one person, of course I'm not going to mention her name, but because, no. But while I was dating this one person, she got really jealous all the time because I posted pictures with her. And whenever I was at school and I posted pictures with some of my friends, she would get really jealous and angry. And she was such a hypocrite because she would get angry at me for hanging out with my friends that so happened to be the opposite sex. And she would go out with a lot of her guy friends, and I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. Because those are her friends, and they're just friends. Unless, like I said on the last side, unless they talk about it too much, then they might be more than just friends. Like I said, relationships are great, but if they get in the way with your friendships, and they want you to cut it with all your female friends, or if you're a girl watching this video, with all your guy friends, that's a red flag, that's a no, because you can't let them interfere with you and your friends like that. Thing number 5, if they make you feel low. Now what I mean by that is, like relationships, they're supposed to be great. The significant other is supposed to make you feel better and vice versa. Because in a relationship, you don't want to be selfish because that's unhealthy in a relationship. You want to make them happy as well. Now, if you are putting your effort into it and trying to like make them happy and everything, but the significant other is making you feel really down because they don't treat you that well and everything, they think low of you, that's an immediate no, end it, like now. Because if they make you feel low and may hurt your feelings all the time, That is a toxic relationship that needs to stop. And by you staying in a relationship, you're making the bomb in your heart bigger and bigger and bigger until one day you're gonna have to break up and that thing's gonna explode so bad you're gonna be heartbroken for weeks over something as bad and as stupid as a toxic relationship. Now you may think your significant other is like this dream person, right? A dream girl or dream boy, right? And so, if to you, they might be your everything, all that stuff. You never want to leave them, you feel like. But if they treat you like crap and everything, they're not that dream person. Honestly, they are not. There's other people out there. Hell, there's like 7-point-something billion people on this earth, and you shouldn't really be wasting time on someone who doesn't genuinely like you. Number 6 that y'all should break up is if they put you at the same level as your friends. Now what I mean by that is that at a certain part of a relationship, let's say she stops treating you like a boyfriend or girlfriend, right? And so she basically puts you at the same level as your friends, and that's not a good thing. Like if they like hug you and everything, but they hug your friends too, and that's the only romantic related things that she does with you or he does with you, that's not a good thing, and it's probably not gonna last long. And of course, with all most of these signs I'm talking about, you could talk to your significant other about it, but if they don't change or don't want to change, it's not gonna last. But anyways, back on topic. If they put you on the same level as your friends, treat you the same, and they're too touchy with their friends, that's not a good thing. Because they would probably let some of their friends be a little too touchy, and that could lead to like cheating. And they won't even really think that's cheating because that's normal for them. Now, if they're always too touchy with their friends and all that stuff, just stop it. I know from personal experience, and let's just say she likes to grab everyone she sees. Another sign that you guys should break up, which would be sign number 7, is they're a gold digger. Now, it's really, really, really easy to catch on to a gold digger. Because, let's say within a week or 2 of you guys dating, if she already starts asking for things, like, I don't mean like small things like chocolates and whatnot, like, that's fine. But if she starts asking for clothing from like H&M, Forever 21, Banana Republic, all these places that are kind of expensive, if she starts asking for a lot of clothing there, and you say, no, I can't do it now, or something like that, I don't have the money for it, later on when this relationship gets bigger, because I don't want to spend too much money now since it's early in the relationship, and if she gets mad because you're not willing to spend that much money on her, say like hundreds of dollars, no, you should like just stop the relationship, because they are using you. Alright? They are using you. Now, guys and girls can be really, really, really deceiving. Right? They will find a way to like make you think in your head that they want you and they love you and everything, but in their minds, you're just a whole big wad of money with their name on it. Like, if you're like looking at this video now and you're realizing, oh my goodness, that is my girlfriend or boyfriend, and y'all have only been dating for like 2 weeks and she's already asking for all this stuff, getting pissed off when you say no, and not talking to you and everything, just know they're using you for your money. And if they're using you for your money, they don't genuinely care about you, love you, and they just want clothing or whatever they want you to buy them that's really cost worthy. Now, the 8th way, or 8th sign that you guys should just end it is that they pressure you sexually to do things. Now, I know a lot of people, well, no I don't. I knew someone before that was like that. And honestly, I just kept my mouth shut about them, but they moved to like another state or something, so I don't know if I can see this video. I'm not even sure if they have my Instagram. But anyways, better for me so I could talk about this. But anyways, so if they pressure you sexually a lot to do things that you don't want to do, especially early on in a relationship, you need to stop it, because like you do not want to start doing things like that real early on in the relationship. Even less if you're like 15, 16, not even 18 yet. I would not recommend like losing it at a real young age. Because, you know, a lot of bad things can happen. Especially since you're still in school and everything. And let's say she pressures you too much and starts like almost molesting you. I'm serious, this kind of stuff happens and it's not even funny. Like if they do that to you, you need to stop the relationship, because most of the time it's not even love that they have for you, it's lust. Now, 9th reason on why you guys should break up is if you guys have absolutely almost nothing in common. Now, of course, you're not gonna go out and find someone who's exactly like you, per se. Like, you could date someone who has different interests, right? But if they're the complete opposite of you, like, say you're a happy person, but they're a super duper angry, depressing person who just wants to, like, kill everyone almost. Like, their attitude's horrible, all that stuff. It's not gonna last long. Say, like, you like your personal interests are completely different. Humor, all this stuff, kind of stuff they're into. If it's completely different, they're like nothing like you, and there's like no chemistry between you two, it's not gonna last. Because really, how long are you gonna be able to put up with them? Now, my last reason, the 10th reason, this isn't so much to break up, like a sign to break up, but this is definitely good to know, like my past reason about online relationships, but this is just good to know. If you have a crush on somebody, right, and you want to date them, but they have a history of cheating. Now, if they have a history of cheating, and they've cheated, like, over 1 time, let's say they cheated twice, on, like, 2 different people were saying, don't date them. Like, usually people who cheat before, they will cheat again. And it'd probably be easier for them to cheat because they've done it before. So, if you have a crush on someone and they cheated before, you probably shouldn't date them, because they might do it to you and end up breaking your heart whenever you could have just saved yourself from harm's way. So those are my 10 reasons, or 10 signs that you guys should know if you guys should break up or not. Of course, I'm not condoning breakups. I'm just telling you guys signs from my personal experience that a relationship's not going to last long, it's not going to end well, and it's not healthy. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe down below for videos every single week. Make sure to hit the little bell to get notified every time I upload here on this channel, because I love making videos for you guys. And make sure to go follow me on all my social medias, all this stuff. Make sure to go subscribe to my collaboration channel, Social Deviants. I usually upload every Saturday whenever I can, because you know sometimes I'm busy and everything. I mean, hell, I'm 14 years old. I still have I might be young, but I have a life to live and everything. So, anyways, yeah, make sure to go do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace.